3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Tyler White is on deck. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Tyler White. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history with Richards, he's hitting .360. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Full count now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Richards comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke.
And we'll have to. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Correa is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. Richards peers in. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away. Brian McCann would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Digging in, Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot.
A swing and a miss. That in now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Tyler White will bat next. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Springer.
Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Astros. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 48.
The 0-1 on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Alvarez has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Missed with a breaking ball. Waiting next is Brian McCann. 3-1, here it is. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And leading off the inning, Zach Cozart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A., Jose Brusino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often.
And he struck him out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Tyler White will bat next. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
1-1 the count now. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0 in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And that one just missed outside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the run is in to score from third. Striding in, George Springer. See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Noah Ramirez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Another payoff pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. And their runners at the corners now. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. No hits to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. For a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Popped him up. Simmons moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
So far, you could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrelton Simmons becomes the first out of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Got him. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck it.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. Time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swings through the slider there.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in, Cole Calhoun, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it one away. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And a ball 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Jim Johnson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Jim Johnson.
To 2-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. Last time up, he won our score as we play the 8th. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one. So striding in, Jose Bracino. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Correa over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So striding forward now, number 3. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. High pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground and into left field for a one-out hit. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and